Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm talking about Tilted Towers and when it is coming to Fortnite Chapter 3. But if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you smack that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is my 13th video of my 25 days of content. I am uploading a video every single day until Christmas, and we are on that grind to 3,000 subscribers, so if you hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. But with all that being said, let's just get straight into this video. So before we could talk about when Tilted Towers is getting added to the game, I want to talk about the history of Tilted Towers. So Tilted Towers was added on January 18th, 2018 during Chapter 1, Season 2. There was a lot of destruction and events that hit it throughout Chapter 1, but it never destroyed it and it always recovered. At one point it got hit by a meteor and it just took out a little building, and then a cube fell back on top of that building when that building got rebuilt. But yeah, it was never able to completely get destroyed. They kept hinting at it throughout Chapter 1 and it never happened. That was until Chapter 1, Season 8 though. On May 14th, 2019, we got the unbolting event and the POI was hit by the volcano and destroyed for good. This was tragic for a lot of us Fortnite fans because Tilted Towers have become one of our favorite locations. You drop in a game and half the lobby would land Tilted Towers. It was that popular, and I think that's kind of the reason they took it out of the game, is because everybody was landing there and nobody would spread out across the map. After the volcano event, Tilted Towers was replaced by Neo Tilted, and then we got a couple of other variations of Tilted Towers after that before we got Chapter 2. When we found out Chapter 2 was coming, I think a lot of us really thought we would get Tilted Towers back in the game because of how popular it is and how much of a demand there is for this location. But sadly, Chapter 2 came out and there was no Tilted to be found, which is a shame because we all love this spot. Throughout Chapter 2, we really didn't hear much about Tilted Towers. We did get Salty Towers, but I don't even want to talk about that. That was until Chapter 2, Season 7, the Invasion Season, when we got this loading screen where you have all the Battle Pass skins and you can clearly see Tilted Towers in the background. This became a huge talking point throughout Season 7, everybody talking about when are we going to get Tilted Towers, and sadly it never happened, which was really confusing at the time, because why would they give us this loading screen if we weren't getting Tilted Towers? And then in Chapter 2, Season 8, we got an arena mode called Late Game, and in the background you could once again see Tilted Towers, but once again we didn't get it. Very confusing why they had the late game picture for the mode have Tilted Towers and then we didn't get it. And this was before we knew Chapter 3 was even coming, so little did we know that this was leading up to such a huge event in Fortnite history. So finally, the Chapter 3 map arrived, and in the middle of the map you can make out a few blocks of ice that just so happen to be the same as the layout in Tilted Towers. Everybody found this out on day 1 of Chapter 3, and everybody was so excited to see that Tilted Towers will be coming back. The reason I think that they're waiting is just because we already got a ton of players playing Chapter 3, so they're probably waiting for the hype for Chapter 3 to die down so they can get more players back on. When it's something as huge as Tilted Towers, you don't want to drop that the same week you have something as huge as Chapter 3, because one might kill the hype for the other, and those are two big events that can get players back to playing. So that's probably why they didn't do it just to start the season, and they're going to wait a little bit. It seems pretty clear that we will be getting Tilted soon, and all these hints we got in Chapter 2 Season 7 and Chapter 2 Season 8 were leading up to this, and Sheena over on Twitter said that this would be out by week 8. Right now we are at week 2, so assuming this comes out on a Tuesday like most big updates do, I would expect us to get Tilted Towers on Tuesday, January 25th. That is 7 weeks away from now. And the snow is supposed to melt throughout the season, and once it melts completely, I think that's when we're going to get Tilted Towers. If it's not January 25th, I definitely think it'll be sometime in January, because I doubt they release it with all the Christmas stuff going on. I think they'd probably just focus on the Christmas stuff for now and then release Tilted Towers. I'm very excited about this because Tilted Towers has such a special place in my heart. I remember landing here all the time. So many good memories at this location. It's such a good spot, and I'm very excited for it to come back to the game because I hope we can make even more memories there. I love Tilted Towers, and I know everybody else does too. I remember half the lobby would land here every game. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Comment down below and tell me if you are excited for Tilted Towers. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out, dudes. Peace.